आजच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये आपण आज कंडिशनल पार्टच पाहणार आहोत. तर आज आपण पाहणार आहोत नेस्टेड इफ आणि एल्स इफ लॅडर. आज पाहणार आहोत आपण नेस्टेड इफ एल्स आणि एल्स इफ लॅडर. तर प्रथमतः आपण नेस्टेड इफ एल्स पाहूया. हा कालचा पाहिलेला पार्ट आहे. आजचा पार्ट आहे नेस्टेड इफ एल्स. Okay, so today we are going to see nested if else. Now nested if else means what? When one if else statement is used inside the another if else statement. When one if else statement is used inside the another if else statement, then it is called as a nested if else. Now when it is useful, nested if else, it is useful for multiple conditions. Now let us see the syntax. Now if we see the syntax, at the entry point test condition 1 is given. This if condition is having this else part, and inside this if condition there is another one if else statement. There is one another if else statement is given. Okay, now let us see the working of nested if else. So what is happening at the entry point? Test condition 1 is checked. If test condition 1 is true, then control goes to inside the if block and test condition 2 is checked. If test condition 2 is true, then statement 1 is executed, and then directly the statement which is present outside of the if else statement, that is executed. Nested if else, that is executed. If test condition 2 is false, then statement 2 is executed, and if after execution of statement 2 directly control goes to the outside of the nested if else, and the statement which is present outside of the loop is executed. But at the entry point this test condition 1 is false, then else block statement 3 is executed. Then after execution of statement 3, the statement which is outside of the nested if else, that is executed. Okay, so this is the syntax of nested if else. Now let us see the example. Now in this example, what we have given HTML body script. Script tag we are writing for the JavaScript. Inside the script we have declared one variable x. Okay, we are not ending any statement with semicolon in JavaScript. You should remember this. Now we have taken one prompt function. Now prompt function is used for accepting the input from the user. Okay, so when we are entering some input and we are giving to the JavaScript program, then that input is acceptable using the prompt function. Now here we have given enter marks, second field is blank, so we are entering the value that will become second parameter and return as the variable x. Now if this x value is greater than 75, then it will display first class with distinction. If it is false, means not the greater than 75, then else block will executed. Inside the else block it is checked for the greater than 60. If it is greater than 60, then it displays the message first class. If the entered value is greater than 60, it displays the message first class, and after that it directly goes outside of the if else, nested if else. But if it is not greater than 60, then else part is executed, it displays message pass or fail. So in this way nested if else is working. So it is very simple program. You can run this program by saving this program using name HTML and directly open with the any web browser. You will get the output. Okay, at the end of this session we will see the practically that program execution. Now next point is else if ladder. Okay, now we have seen nested if else. Now let us see else if ladder. Now else if ladder means what? Now if you read this slide, you can get the idea. Else if ladder means what? Every else having if condition. Every else having if condition, it is called as the else if ladder, and it is also used for suitable multiple decisions. If you see the condition syntax, then you can find out that if test condition 1, then this else having if except last else which is not having the if. Okay, now at the entry point if test condition 1, if test condition 1 is true, statement 1 is executed, and after execution of statement 1, directly statement x is executed, which is present outside of the else if ladder. If test condition 1 is false, then test condition 2 is checked. If it is true, statement 2 is executed, and after execution of statement 2, direct statement x is executed. If test condition 2 is false, then test condition 3 is checked. If it is true, then statement 3 is executed, and if after execution of statement 3, directly statement x is executed, which is present outside of the nested if else if ladder. And if all the conditions are false, then finally the statement which is present in the else block is executed, called as a default statement given in the syntax, and after that statement X is executed. Now if you see the else if ladder he can check working is condition by condition. First condition is true, then statement 1, after that last statement. If test condition is false, then test condition 2. If test condition 2 is false, then test condition 3. Again next condition. If all the conditions are false, then default statement, that is else block, is executed. Now let us see the example. Now same function we are using, prompt function we are using. Now here we have declared variable var x. Now first of all HTML tag, body tag, then script tag, and inside the script we are using the variable var x. Okay. Now we are using again prompt function. Now prompt function we are accepting the marks, we are storing into the variable x. Now here condition we can see, if x is greater than 75. What is condition? X is greater than 75. If it is true, then it displays the alert box first class with distinction. Okay. Now if it is not greater than 75, then else if block, again condition x is greater than or equal to 60. If this condition is true, then displays first class. Again if not condition true, then again it check new condition, x is greater than or equal to 50. If it is true, it displays message second class. After that it goes to the else if condition is x is greater than or equal to 40. If it is true, it displays message pass. Again this condition false, it goes to the else block, it displays message alert failed, means it displays the alert box with message fail. And after that script tag is complete and body tag complete, then HTML tag is complete. Okay, so if you see this program, if you save this program using HTML name, open with Google Chrome, then you can get the output that you firstly prompt box will be open, you have to enter the input, and after that result will be displayed. Okay, so I hope that you understand this program. So you can type this program in Notepad editor, and after typing the program in Notepad editor, you have to save using HTML, using extension HTML, and then run this program. Okay, so I have written this program, else if ladder program. I have written this program. Now I have to save this program using name, any name .html extension, having HTML extension. So I am giving the program name else if ladder. So I have saved this program in D drive JavaScript folder. Okay, else if ladder JavaScript folder we have written. Now I am clicking this program, open with Google Chrome. Okay, open with Google Chrome. Now let us see what is happening. Now here this prompt box is open. This is called as a prompt box. Suppose we are entering mark 70. The 70 is giving the condition first class, I think so. It displays the message first class. Okay, so again I am running the program. Suppose I am entering mark 30, then it displays message fail. It displays message fail. I am entering, suppose again I am resaving this rescheduling this program execution. I am entering suppose 61, then returns first class. Okay, so all of you understand this program, I hope that. So everybody's responsibility is that they should write all these things in their notebook. Also they have to enter some comment into the comment box, and after that you have to send me on the email. Don't WhatsApp me, send me email. Okay, stop.